So Thursday we had the drop. Our priority Q1 got through somehow. It took a while, but it got through there. I did not get a pack there. I know some of you guys did, some of you guys didn't. And then we had a massive delay, right? And because we don't really know why. It appears there were issues with people using their credit cards. But one thing that is kind of frustrating with TopShot, and they continue that this weekend, and this whole offseason, and ever since I've been on TopShot, they're not really transparent with us, right? They keep everything really close to their chest. I would love them to be more transparent. I would love for them to give us more info. I would love for them, again, a roadmap they promised us for S3, which is coming up, by the way. Regular season starts in 3 days. It is Christmas. I know I told you the running backpack was Christmas. No, I lied. Christmas is Tuesday. Monday is Christmas Eve. The regular season starts on Christmas. Holy shit, I cannot believe it. We are 3 days away from the best NBA season of our lives. Get ready. Christmas is coming. So Thursday didn't go as planned. We're still in beta. No, we're still in beta. As we saw from TopShot this week, we're in beta still. So Thursday we have a massive delay, right? And they don't really tell us much more. Look, we'll give you 12 hours notice, and then they don't tell us anything for the whole day. And what I have found really frustrating this week, we saw, again, we haven't seen delays like this on TopShot within the pack drop for 4 months, 5 months, 6 months? And where do I see Dapper and TopShot this week? Everywhere. They're everywhere. The Flowverse. How many of you guys are in the Flowverse Discord? That was the busiest, noisiest, craziest Discord I've ever been a part of. I know we have people in our Discord trying to win packs. We also had a bunch of them leaving that Discord because it was too much, right? And clearly, Dapper is a little bit spread too thin. They're all over the place with different projects right now. Am I a little bit concerned that their attention isn't on TopShot? I am. Do I know for a fact that right now they are short on resources and they don't have what's going on in the Flowverse and all the NFL and the Liga and all the stuff that they're trying to do? Do I know that that's impacting what's happening on TopShot? I don't. But again, I do know for a fact that people have dual roles at TopShot, right? Some people are at Dapper. Some will work on the TopShot end, and they will work on different things, right? And from my humble perspective, let's get TopShot first. Let's get TopShot fixed first. Let's get TopShot out of beta. I'm a little puzzled why they're going so gung-ho into all these other areas if we're still going to have such kind of common basic issues on TopShot. I thought we were done with having these massive issues with pack drops. Again, I don't know why we're having these issues still. I don't know why we're still in beta because how would we know? They don't really tell us much, right? Everything to them is they keep it really close to the vest, and we get very little information. We try to ask questions, and again, Jacob's coming on the show in 9 days, and I can't wait because I have a lot of questions, right? I have a lot of questions, and I think that we're entitled to some answers. Now, will they answer everything? No, they won't. But if we can get any information, it would be great. Because right now, again, it seems like more and more questions kind of are bottling up. So anyway, we have the delay, right? And then Friday comes, and immediately the queue opens up, and that pack. The queues on Friday, I think, ran okay. It was slow, but it ran okay, right? And I got a pack. Now, I got a pack. But Myrna, I do agree with you. Using the excuse that you're still in beta, right? I know they have banned a lot of people for asking that question. And I think that's kind of bullshit if you're going to ban someone for asking. It's a fair question at this point. It's a fair question to ask, especially when we're not getting answers. If we're not going to get an answer, people are going to continue to ask it. And I've said this all the time. If you don't speak for you, the community will do it. And are a lot of unintelligent people going to do the talking? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Right? And people will create the narrative for you unless you speak. This is why it's always great when we see Rohan in office hours. Right? It's always a good thing. We want to hear from Rohan. Right? We don't need them to be so sneaky about things. And so as Friday rolls around, right, and the queues are going, I get a pack. And then suddenly I'm realizing, wait a minute, our friend of the show, our best friend, Live Token, Jedi, who we love, Bonfire, is basically kind of told us a couple days before, but I don't think many of us kind of understood what he meant, or if any of us believed it, right? That like 97% of people in priority Q1 were going to get a pack. 87% of people in priority Q2 were going to get a pack. And 25 or 26% of people in the general queue, which anyone could get in. You needed a 100 collector score of 100 gets in that queue. And 25% of those people were going to get a pack. So suddenly I am thinking to myself, well, wait a minute. What's rare about this pack? And I'm sensing it, right? I'm getting all the DMs. I'm speaking to other people in the industry. Some of your favorite content creators. And everyone's like, well, wait a minute here. There's too many packs. Where's the too much supply? Did TopShot really kind of go overboard again on this? And you can sense some negativity throughout the course of the day. So I and you could see it was too much. And I quick run to do a YouTube video. And I said, look, I know some of the projections out there, but we have to temper expectations. I think this is going to be not nearly as profitable as we think. Again, we projected, players like Vince Carter, right, to go for $1,000. Andre Miller, Kevin Garnett, McGrady, Chris Paul, all to go for $1,500 or so. And I was like, wait a minute. I think a lot of these guys are going to go for much less than that. Especially the middle tier and the lower tier players are going to go for much less, right? And especially in the archive pack as well. And that's I kind of told everyone in the YouTube video, be careful, be smart, don't go crazy buying. You might want to wait until the floor settles. And I try to get that out quickly for you guys. And then by the time the marketplace opens, which was, what time last night? 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. The marketplace is a mess, right? Which we're all trying to snipe, and it's a disaster. So TopShot, again, kind of dropped the ball on that one. And I don't think the marketplace was legitimately open, probably until 9 p.m. Eastern. And again, now think of the timing on this. This is supposed to be the biggest pack drop. We've been waiting for how long have we been waiting for the running back packs? Months? 6 months? Forever. And suddenly now the marketplace isn't even opening until late Friday night. So not the best time to have the marketplace open for these great moments, this pack we've been waiting forever for. But it took 48 hours, 28 hours. How many hours did it take to finally get the marketplace open late into the evening on Friday night? How many people were even up yet? How many people were out busy, out partying, right? How many people even saw when the marketplace reopened? I know we did, because we're diehard TopShot people, right? But so then what happens when the marketplace opens? Kind of what we said in the video yesterday, right? The moments are a lot less than what we thought. I mean, almost every player besides the big three or big four, LeBron, Shaq, and Iverson and Wade, right? Those guys were going for 2,000. Wade a little bit less, right? LeBron, but 2,400 or so to lead the pack. But Iverson, Shaq close to that. Wade coming in $1,700, $1,800 or something like that. But the rest of the players much lower than what we thought, right? So there's a couple different lines of thinking that, and I was pissed, right? Because I'm like, these great players, where's the disrespect, right? I mean, I've watched all these players. How could this be? And a lot of us were thinking that kind of same thing, right? We're seeing these great players and they're being so undervalued for the running back set and the archive set. But then I kind of needed to step away, and I needed to take a step back. And I think what we need to ask ourselves is, are they undervalued? Or is this what TopShot wanted? Is TopShot kind of happy and content with this? Like, remember, this was still a really positive EV. Everyone still made, if you got the run backpack, you did really well. You made an EV of $460. That's pretty great. That's pretty great, right? If you got an archive pack, you made a positive EV of $60. Not bad. Not bad. You paid $19. So, I mean, people comparing it to like the throwdowns, I think that's an unfair comparison. The throwdowns were awful players. The mints were way too high. They were 2,000, 20, I don't even know what, something like that, right? And and the packs, way too many packs. So I think one way to look at it, I mean, TopShot forever has they seem to really want to care and are putting priority to new users, right? They want new users to come on into the platform and be able to get their favorite players for a few bucks. Well, they're doing that. They're doing that. TopShot, check. Right? So archive moments, you come on. You were a Alonzo Mourning fan. You can come right now and get a $15. You get an Alonzo freaking Mourning. Pretty sweet, right? You like Bonzi Wells? Maybe some Portland fans are out there. Stormile Swift, he's a great dunker back in the day. You like Richard Jefferson? Hell, you want to again, little Nate Robinson, $16, $15 was he was a sensation for the Knicks for a little while. So, I don't know. I have different feelings about the price points, right? Like, on one hand, I think that they should be valued more, right? And on the other hand, I think that TopShot's probably okay with this. TopShot probably thinks that this pricing is pretty good. Like, now, new users can come onto the platform and they get a rare of Dwight Howard for $150 in an Orlando jersey. Now, to me, that seems criminal. I think, what? A Dwight in an Orlando jersey for $150, a rare run back? But maybe we're too close to it. Maybe we're in the bubble, right? And maybe TopShot is thinking, again, not about us. And we can talk about if that's the right philosophy, right thinking for TopShot. And TopShot's thinking more about the future, right? And also, like, I'll tell you this. So if you're going to give everyone an archive pack, if what they did is they put packs, they give packs to everyone, right? Everyone everyone in the queue basically got a run back pack, and then everyone who didn't get one got an archive pack. And if you put packs into unsophisticated buyers and users on TopShot, they're going to undercut. They're going to fire sale. This user base doesn't even know basketball yet. They don't know who half the players in this set were. I bet you they don't know who 75% of these players were. So is it surprising in any way that we're seeing these prices so low? No, it's not. We have new users who you could come on the platform basically 4 days ago, get 100 collector score, and then get a pack. So of course they're gonna get their money back for the pack or do stupid things on the platform, right? Like, we've seen it before when we have low mint counts, not a lot of packs. Smart people who know what they're doing, they're gonna price it appropriately. This was too many effing people getting packs, in my opinion, right? And they don't know the players. They're not invested in these players like we are. We watch these players. Also, I feel a little old, right? Maybe you guys didn't watch these players. Well, maybe we know most of the TopShot community probably hasn't, but maybe we're a little too close to this. I think it is a little bit clear from my perspective right now that TopShot, they don't care the most about us right now, right? They care the most about who's to come in the future. And I think some of that is good to think that way. But another part of me thinks, well, we're the ones who stuck by you, right? We're the ones who stuck by you when you crashed. And you haven't done anything to reward us. But everything that they're doing, talking about massive mint counts in S3 with 100,000 K mints, again, that's to benefit, in their view, people who come onto the platform in the future and want to get a LeBron for a couple bucks. Because TopShot, they sure as hell seem to want S3 to be $1 floor, right? So, I don't know. I am torn. Again, a part of me thinks that I think these moments from these great players, these rares, the running back set, they're way too effing low, right? They're way too low. These are great players. Most of the moments are pretty damn good. And right now, they're being treated like not rare. And when everyone gets a pack, in my opinion, if you're now again, yesterday, what I found the most frustrating point from my perspective, personally, was everyone, again, you guys, if you want to DM me and be an asshole, whatever, I guess you guys are going to do it anyway, but try to be respectful. If you want to disagree with me, I don't mind disagreement, but just try to do it somewhat respectfully. Like cussing at me in my DMs. It's not the best way to go about it. So a lot of you guys were upset because I got a pack, right? And then I kind of was in some people's opinions shitting on TopShot. Ooh, I wanted a pack so bad, and then I get a pack and I'm still angry and mad. Well, I don't want a pack like this. I don't want a pack in a queue where everyone gets a pack. That's not what makes a pack rare. That's not what makes these moments rare if everyone gets a pack, right? Like I was 0 for 20 or whatever in queues, and my issue was, one, if you keep missing out on queues, your odds should go up, and two, the people in the priority queues have no right in being there, right? We deserve to be in the priority queues because we've been on TopShot. We know for a fact people are in the priority queues abandoned TopShot long ago. They abandoned it long ago. But pack day comes and they run back and they want their positive EV and they leave again. And they don't know the players. They don't know anything about the sport, the product. They don't care about the product like we do. And that's who fire sales. That's who undercuts, right? And that's what's upsetting for me not getting packs. Not that I'm not getting packs. It's I'm losing out on packs to people who never should be in the priority queue to begin with because they left long ago. And they don't want to collect the product. So, but I don't want to be in a situation where everyone gets rare packs. What the fuck is rare about it then? Don't we want these to be rare? Don't we want these to be coveted? To be treated with like they're special? So what we're seeing right now, we're seeing a lot of them tossed around, great cereals, basically around the floor. And again, it's just not what my opinion is of a rare pack. Now, if you think differently, I think that's fine, right? If you think this is great, that everyone in the priority queue is getting packs, right? In priority queues 1 and 2, and give a great shot in the general queue to get a pack, that's okay, right? Everyone's entitled to their opinion, right? And everyone wants to collect and do something differently as well. But yeah, we're getting 40,000 run it back packs, and then we got about 40 or 50,000 archive packs. And my other question would be this to TopShot. Why were there only about 50,000 archive packs sold? I thought we had like 400 or 500,000 users. So can we get some honest numbers from TopShot about how many active users we have on the platform? Because this was the best pack that I've been a part of. In my opinion, this was better than legendary packs. A chance to get Iverson and Wade and Shaq. Are you kidding me? So where are the people? Where's the demand? So why are we increasing, again, increasing mint counts, increasing supply, when the demand doesn't seem to have gotten bigger? The user base doesn't seem to, and from looking at the data, the user base doesn't seem to have gotten too increased. So is that a little concerning, or maybe not concerning, but is it make you wonder, right? A little bit, because again, maybe TopShot, I'm sure they have data that we don't have, but again, it seems a lot that they're planning to do stuff. They're making decisions based on what's about to happen. We think we're going to blow up in Series 3, right? We think all this stuff. But what about the here and now? Because right now, I don't see the demand to have these massive mints. I just don't. The data does not support it that I'm looking at. So what data do you have that you're not showing us? Now again, you never tell us anything, so it's hard for us to know, right? And you were busy. You had 60,000 people in the Flowverse Discord. You were putting out announcements all throughout the day on Thursday and Friday, while all of us were waiting for one single TopShot announcement. We were waiting all day, and you guys were tweeting nonstop about the Flowverse. You're tweeting about all kinds of other projects, and I get it, right? You wanted TopShot's only one thing that Roham and TopShot wants to do, and that's I get that, right? But like at the same time, is TopShot a priority? Is it a focus of Dapper, of Flow? And where is it in that list? Because right now it certainly feels like an afterthought to me. But again, I know I'm not the common TopShot person, right? This is my life. I mean, I spend all of my time looking at this. I'm obsessed. So maybe I'm not the person that TopShot wants to market to. Maybe you're not. But at the same time, we're the ones who have kept TopShot afloat. When they crashed, it was us. We were the ones here every night. And I think that means something. I think that should mean something. So I don't see why we had the mid count of 990. I don't see why we had 40,000 run it back packs. I don't see why we had everyone get an archive pack. I don't see the demand. I see, again, massive supply. And this is what crashed the market in S2. And I love TopShot so much that I just want the best product going forward. I want good decisions to be made. And again, maybe these have been good decisions, right? I think I'm kind of smart, but they're people at TopShot are a lot smarter than me, right? Roham's smarter than me. And I trust them there, I do. But some of the decision making this week was not ideal. They botched the pat drop, right? They botched it. This was our Christmas. Then again, Christmas in 3 days. I was lying. This was not Christmas. This was Easter. Christmas on Tuesday. NBA opening night. Opening night's going to be great. But this was a big deal to me and to my community and to us and the people who have been here, right? I'm waiting forever for these run back. I mean, we were talking about this in March, April. So yeah, so Jedi, maybe that's the answer, right? Maybe it does. Maybe it just doesn't feel good in the short term, but long term, this is still going to be great, right? And we'll talk a little bit about what I bought and what I think about buying and how to proceed going forward, right? And again, I still think in time, all of these moments we're going to be great, right? We're going to be great. You're going to be fine, okay? I know right now, some of your moments may not be what you thought they'd be, but if you bought, hopefully you didn't go crazy. I warned you, yesterday, don't go crazy. Hopefully again, in time with these players, this mid count, I think you'll be pretty happy with some of your buys for sure. But like, I do think if you ask TopShot, I think they're pretty happy about what happened. And this is why it's so important for us to get our voices out there, because I'm not sure that they should be so happy today. I think they got a lot wrong these last couple of days. And I hope that, and again, this is constructive criticism, right? Because you guys know, we all know, we want TopShot to succeed, right? But if they're banking everything on these massive mid counts and getting all these people to come onto the platform, that's great. But I sure hope you know what you're doing with that. I sure hope you do, because right now you can look at the data, we can look at the numbers, and it just doesn't support what you guys are doing. It did not support you guys doing 180,000 playoff packs, right? It didn't support the amount of packs you did this time. So I'm dubious, and I see you. I see you everywhere, right? And we saw you all over the Flowverse, getting everyone involved there, tweeting about it, announcements. Why are we having Flowverse announcements in the TopShot Discord when the run it pack is going? Why did you make 4 separate announcements yesterday for TopShot? You gave us a Dwayne Wade fandom moment in the middle of the night last night. You gave us 4 different announcements. Yesterday was our Christmas. We were celebrating the run it backpacks. We wanted to open our packs. We wanted to buy on the marketplace. We were focused. You had a lot of time to make those other announcements. Why did you hit us with 4 announcements yesterday? You had the whole offseason to give us announcements like that. I don't understand a lot of the timing. I don't understand what went on with the delays. I don't understand why so many packs still. I still didn't get an answer of why we had so many playoff packs. I do understand that you guys are doing everything in your power to make the floor of base moments nothing. And again, I get nervous. Is that going to be fun for people to open packs? And I'm tired of people telling me, ooh, they're mirroring the physical card space. This is not the physical card space, if you haven't noticed. This user base does not mirror the physical card space. Why do we let's be better. Let's innovate. We don't need to do what the physical card space is doing. That's a lazy argument, in my opinion. And it limits ourselves. Because that's a niche. Is that the right word? A niche? A niche? It's a niche. right? We want to be mainstream. We want everyone to want these.